Okay, everyone has to pass them. What?
What did you say to do?
The corporate laugh?
Yeah, the corporate laugh.
I said do corporate laugh, you went.
Alright, ready? We got number 9 and 10. Are you ready? Okay. So when we minus, what are we doing? Divide. Good. You got to remember, when you're subtracting logs, you're really going to divide them. You're going to pull them together by dividing. So what that means is that you're going to have log of 4x cubed divided by 8x squared. Okay? And then you can use your rules of exponents. 4 goes into 8 twice, right? And 2 from 3 leaves 1, correct? Now we still have the log, and it equals 1. Now this is a tougher one because there's no base. And when there's no base, what is the base? Not 1.
Oh, 2.
Not 2.
X.
Remember, 2 is for squared, right?
Zero? Is it X?
It's not 0.
Y. There's no
It's not
base.
Y.
There is
There's
none?
no base.
It's not a...
It's a base. Come on. What's our base system? Think, what's our base system here in the U.S.?
What's the base
Correct.
system?
Base 10.
10. Base system's 10.
What does
Okay.
that mean? What is base 10?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 19, 20. So
Oh.
10, 20, 30, 40, 50, right?
Yes, yeah.
That's our base system, okay? So it's based on tens, is what our system is. And so that's why they created this log to go in your calculator or to go on your slide rule. If you remember me talking about the slide rule.
No.
To go on your slide rule as base 10. So they won't put a base if the base is 10. Okay? Now that's huge. So now, if I want to trade, so one thing we need to know is log base 10 of x is equal to log of x. Right? That's one thing we need to know from our notes. The other thing we need to know is, if we have a log with a base of a number, it equals an exponent, correct? So now how do I write that in exponential form? So I have a base raised to the exponent, and it equals a number. Okay? And so that's what we're going to do. We're going to write this in exponential form. What's the base? 10. What's the exponent? Nope, nope. 1. And then what's the number? X over 2. Okay? And what happens here is now we can solve. Right? Now we can solve. What is 10 to the 1?
10.
Just 10, right? How do I get x alone? Multiply. Multiply by 2 over 1, right? Because 2 halves is a whole. But what I do to one side? Yep. What's 2 times 10? There it is. It's not that hard. It's not that hard. I have to know the rules. If I don't know the rules, it's heck hard. Okay? Alright, next one. Same thing, but different. Okay? I'm not subtracting, I'm adding. So when I add, what do? Multiply. So I have log of 4 times 8x equals 1. What is 4 times 8x? 32x equals 1. What's the base here?
10.
10. There you go. Okay? So let's write it in an exponential form. The base is 10. What's the exponent?
32. Wait, 1.
1. The logarithm is an exponent, right? Okay? And then, what's the number?
32x.
32x. The only thing that's left, right? Now, how do we solve? And you go with what you were thinking before. Divide. Always the opposite. Okay? So we get 10 divided by 32 is equal to x. That's your answer. Okay? Could probably are.